And I think that they're that out of touch.
Yeah.
Right, the DNC lost 3 elections on the trot, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, not quite lost, but like
No.
they've really fucked 3 primary elections on the
Yes.
trot by trying to rig them, right?
Yes.
And so what they did,
And I'm more and more aware of that, and I'm so angry. Yeah.
they fucked Bernie.
Yes.
They fucked Bernie
They
again.
fucked Bernie again.
In order to choose a geriatric.
Yeah. And they knew in they knew in 2020, because now it's out there that they fucking knew he wasn't good. It wasn't good.
But then the whole line was, and I remember this vividly.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was standing up, giving speeches, being like, I am not going to be a 2-term president.
Yes.
I will stand down. I am just like I'm a caretaker for the next generation till you find your person.
Yeah.
And then they spent 4 years picking nobody to succeed.
Yeah.
And then they let him go out and be like, I'm going to run again.
Yes. After we spent 2 years watching Joe Biden, like fucking when Tomb Raider glitches out and Lara Croft is in the middle of and going like, that's not good. And they're like, no, but behind closed doors, trust us. He's so sharp. And I'm like, right. I think it was Jon Stewart who's like, couldn't you film that? and then he got absolutely, they're like, oh, fuck this fence sitter. I'm like, Jon Stewart's not sitting on the fence by saying that. That's not fence sitting. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they're like giving interviews where they're going, yeah, we knew for ages he was bad. And in 2020, Jill Biden was going out doing a lot more promotion than he was. And we had to tell them to keep quiet about that, because if Jill Biden was seen to be doing more of campaigning than he was, then that would look really bad, because it would look like the future president wasn't capable. They're like, yes. No, true. Yeah, true.
No, he won in 2020 by just being in a basement.
Looking after a bee in a jar, like those guys in The Simpsons. He won because of COVID.
Yeah.
Because it meant he didn't have to campaign very much. We could have been looking at seeing out the last Trump presidency.
I think they probably also partially won because of the way they were able to go around like blocks of apartments. Everyone's home.
Yeah.
Canvassers go in. Okay, guys, we got your postal votes.
Yeah.
Like you could just do a building in an hour. And
yes.
Every single vote in the building.
Yeah.
Genius. Like
it is.
If you're a get out the vote person, like fair play.
Yeah.
Like that's probably what got him over the line, because it was only by like 40,000 votes or something.
Across several states. Yeah, but absolutely. It was way closer than it was looking like it was going to, because I went into that election like pretty fucking confident. And by the Electoral College, it looks like a really clear win. But yeah, it was close, and they didn't learn a thing. And when it's going to take.
Do you know the last time they let the voters pick a candidate, the Democratic Party?
Oh God,
2008.
Was it? So they wanted Hillary.
Yeah. No, the DNC wanted. They were fully.
Yeah.
Hillary was the one that came up with the birther stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Her campaign against Obama was really fucking racist.
Yeah, she was the one that started the birth certificate shit. Like,
Trump was still donating to the campaign under Hillary. Probably. He was well in there. The Clintons are friends with the Trumps. I was actually quite surprised after the 2016 election. There was, someone explained to me when they went, it's all a game. So Trump and the Clintons were friends. And eventually they just will be again. And I was actually I'm not impressed. I'm not going to, hey, you got to hand it to her with Hillary and Bill at all. But they haven't gone back on that. I think the pain runs deep there. They haven't seen Bill and Trump back on the golf course.
Trump chose not to go after her about the emails. I think they had I don't know if it was a shock case, but like, she got subpoenaed.
Yes.
Right? And then acid washed the fucking secret server.
Sure.
Like that would most like normal civilians like us.
Yeah.
And,
right.
But the Clintons are the people that run the DNC, because they were like, I don't know if they are anymore, but post 2020, the DNC were massively in debt to the Clintons because they were pumping money into it.
Sure. Right. They,
so she might
this is why it's so meaningless when people go, you got the fucking blue MAGA lot, the resistance libs going, they put a felon in the White House. Like, yeah, all these people are fucking criminals.
Yeah, like, literally, they're all
criminals.
Did you see today Anthony Blinken giving like his final press conference? And Max Blumenthal shouting them down, being like, "How's it feel? How's it feel to have your legacy as genocide?" Like
Right.
they're all war criminals. They've enabled
Yes.
this shit. Like they.
History will. I mean, who cares? Obviously, I care. History will judge all of this era. Our government, the US government, the Canadian government, very harshly.
They all sat by and let it happen.
They really did. They actively encouraged it. We got was it 2 weeks since Biden sent $8 billion in more weapons and money to fund the IDF. That's a fortnight ago. And now they're like, oh, we're so chuffed with this ceasefire arrangement, which is all going to fucking fall apart. And then the only thing that people like, I shouldn't name them, but David Pakman and Brian Tyler Cohen, who have spent 4 years criticizing absolutely everything Trump says or does, and there's plenty to criticize, while not saying a word. I mean, David Pakman in particular, not saying a word about Gaza. And now all of a sudden he's piped up about Gaza to say, like, Trump is taking credit for this. Isn't that disgusting? Like, I don't care who takes credit for any of this. I want to stop seeing kids getting blown up on my fucking newsfeed.
I'm pretty sure it was Trump's.
I think Netanyahu.
No,
This is Netanyahu. Yeah.
It was Trump's appointment that supposedly has convinced them to go for the ceasefire.
Absolutely. It'll fall apart. Of course it will, but it's nothing to do with Biden. Yeah.
Biden said did you see this? This was mad. Biden says that he said to Netanyahu, like, you can't carpet bomb Palestine. You can't do this.
Yeah.
And then Netanyahu,
Jack, you've gone too far, Jack.
like, and Netanyahu turned around and be like, you did it.
Yep.
Iraq,
fucking Spider-Man, me.
Japan,
yeah,
like well, yeah, those are two very, very far apart examples. But like,
totally.
US are like they're supplying all the bombs for and like all the stuff for Libya. They created a failed state there.
Yes,
Syria. They like technically illegally bombed them after claiming there was chemical weapons being used, but it turned out there wasn't. Like the list of like US war crimes goes on.
Yes.
And Netanyahu just turned around and went like, "You're just as bad as
yeah."
And he's just like,
I might be a cunt, but look in the mirror, sunshine.
Hey everyone, thanks for making it right the way to the end of the podcast. I love that you tuned in this long. Do me a favor, hit subscribe, because 80% of you bastards are not subscribing, but you're watching my videos. See you next time.